Hello, hello. It's Elizabeth with Crafty CreeAtions. Come on in. Come on in, friends. Hello. Surprise. Hello, just say hello as you come in. Just have to see if I'm live on Facebook here first before I start talking. There I am. There it is. Okay. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Crafty CreeAtions. So, I have an order and I have a few orders and I thought I'd come in and do one with you all. Good evening to everybody. I know it's late for some of you all, but it is 8 in the evening here for us. So I thought I'd needed some company while I do this wreath here. So how is everybody? Come on in, say hello. Hi Donna. Sorry to keep you up late. It's all right. Hi. Good evening. Come on in. Hi Donna. Hi Don. How are you? If you don't mind launching my arrow, I have a wreath I need to do here. So that's the sign. I got the sign from Lady Fox Designs and Supplies. She's on Facebook. You are not forgotten, murdered and missing Indigenous woman awareness. So that's what I'll be putting in the center. This is this wreath is spoken for, so but I can make more if you want one, just in case. Hi Linda, how are you? Yeah, the ice flow. So we're having this walk this week. We're having a walk. I'm not sure when. Friday is it, or is it Thursday? I'm not sure when. This week. So I thought this would be a good time to do this one, since this is, again, this wreath is spoken for. So I can make, that's the petal we'll be using. This petal is called the cone petal. We're using the Unique in the Creek large flower board. So I did go ahead and attach all the zip ties that we need on in there, just in case y'all want to see. I flipped my camera around again, so that's why I'm trying to find the right angle. Hi, good evening. How is everybody? Nice to see you all on here. Hello, hello. So let's go ahead and put the camera down here, and I'll make a few petals and slip them in the board as usual. And if you have questions throughout, you can go ahead and ask me. Okay, so again, large board it's called. And the You Are Not Forgotten, Murdered and Missing Indigenous Woman Awareness sign. This came from Lady Fox Designs and Supplies. I did ask them to custom make the sign for me. So I need to do two. So I have 2 orders of that. So just in case, to put it all out there, if anybody wants this sort of wreath locally, just let me know, and I'm gonna have to order the sign if you want one yourself. Okay. All right, so let's do the cone petal. So let's make a few of these here. So I did wood burn the mesh because we do see the edges at the rough edge on one side. So the cone petal. So the poly burlap cut at 10 by 10, curve side up, and turn it into a diamond. I'm just making sure, and I'm gonna just fold it over like a triangle. This way, no, the other way. So I'm just making sure my manufactured edge is always on my right side when I fold this petal. All the cone petal is the manufactured edges will be going on the right side as usual. So I'm just going to pin that over here just to get that point. Some of them I didn't get that perfect point, but I'm trying to, I don't know why. I think the best way to get that perfect point is to cut them in half, but I didn't do that with this one. So I'm just gonna find my middle here. I'm just gonna fold it over, make a crease. So I'm just gonna, you see, you probably don't see, but I see it here. Here's the middle. I'm just gonna fold this right where that fold, the crease I made is. And I'm gonna do that the same with this one. So you get that shape, sort of like a little envelope. And again, I'm gonna fold this right there, okay? And I'm gonna fold this again, like so. Okay, and I'm gonna put them together like that, and I'll pin it. I think I'll pin it because I used elastic bands on the other ones, but they keep breaking. And some of them, when I was making these petals last night, some of them hit me in the mouth and gave me a real bad bruise. Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining. Such a late and surprise live. And I figured that since I need to get these orders done here, that I need y'all's company so I can, you know, not be by myself down here since the boys are watching another game. Another hockey game is happening. Calgary Flames are on. So I'm gonna fold that again. Last night it was the Oilers. Tonight's is Calgary Flames. There's some that love the Oilers. There's some, I'll make a couple more here with you. There's some that love the Edmonton Oilers, and then there's some that love the Calgary. It's weird. Me, I don't really watch hockey. Hey, long time no see. What you making? Making Murdered and Missing Indigenous Woman Awareness Wreath. Well, that's a mouthful. This petal fold is called the cone petal. There's all different types of petals out there. Name different. I've been doing a lot of roll petals lately, so I figured it's time to do something different. Hi, Susan. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining, everyone. Yeah, I made a little video going live about the ice breakup today. It was exciting. There's still lots of ice flowing downstream, and so I just managed to go sit outside and just watch it. Cool. It was cool. Fun to watch. Kind of scary too. So that's the, again, that's the cone petal. So we'll just slip those, these cone petals, not petals, into the second row. So we need 16 of the cone petals. So we'll just slip them in there magically, and then the wreath will be pretty, pretty. Hi. Good evening, you all. Good evening. I know some of you are a little late where you're from, but it's not really late for us here. It's 8, a little after 8 here. So I needed to get a few orders done here. So I figure, so when you're putting the cone petals in here, right? When you slip them in there and zip them up, my mouth. Sorry if my mouth is just off. They go sideways a little bit. You just have to make sure when you put them in there, you hold them like that. And just zip it up, and it'll be facing up. So, I'm sorry, my mouth is just a little bit 10-11 p.m. there in Ontario. I'm sorry to keep you up. If I'm keeping you up, hi. I see a lot of different people on. I never go on weekends. During the week, I mean. But I do need to get some, you see some of these are not lined up real good. I just really went slow with these when I folded them, making sure they're all lined up. But I'll help it by pinning that there for a bit. So the most perfect cone petal you can make, I think, is if you heat seal half of it, like you heat seal half of it, or just cut it with a rotary cutter and just fold it like that. That would work too. So for those of you that are just joining, we're doing this. You Are Not Forgotten. Murdered and Missing Indigenous Woman Awareness. This sign, 8-inch sign, metal sign, not 8-inch, but 8-inch. Came from Lady Fox Designs and Supplies on Facebook. I sent her a picture one day and asked her if they can make one for me, and they said yes. So it is a custom-made one. It is beautiful, isn't it? I love the colors. Of course, it's red and white. It has to be red and white because those are the... red is the primary color for this awareness here. But you see there's white in there. There's no black in there at all, so I would have used black too, but it's just red and white on the sign. So I need to get these done before June, I think she said. One more I need to do, and one of the what's the other sign then? Every Child Matters. So I still the same customer needed all three, so gotta get those done. She asked me about a month ago. But she didn't eat them until June, she said. So, all right. So I don't know, I just added like the whole 16 zip ties on the third row. I think I need to add 16 white in there. Maybe red. We'll see. Maybe I'll just add red in there too, then white in the middle. I think. Because the most predominant color would have to be red. Because that's the... so I'm just going to cut those off. That's the color for that awareness. Let me bring out my zip tie then. Okay, let me see what y'all are saying. Not, no, not keeping me up. That's good. I was afraid I might be. Luann is great. Yes, Luann is great. I just saw her post. She's going to bed. She's tired. My garbage is way over there. I don't know why I didn't bring it here. So I'm just gonna add red in there again. I think we need to make more red petals. So again, let's just add these in there. So it's gonna be a quick live. Again, I made these petals, most of them last night while I was listening to the boys yelling while the game was on. I'm just making sure these are all facing up because I don't want any of them to go sideways on me. So then a surprise live I'm doing here because I need company. Instead of me just sitting down here by myself, I figure why not come on and show you the beautiful sign. Beautiful, beautiful sign. My phone is charging too. I was outside and sitting outside watching Dre in the Can-Am group and outside watching it almost went there on me, so it's charging here right now. So I'm going to make the other one different, a little different, a different petal for the other one, I think, because I don't want to make them the same. Maybe I'll do feather petals with the other one or something. I'm thinking. My favorite petal. All right, so what are you all saying? Hi, Jean. Oh, you're up too? Everybody's on here. Thought they all be sleeping right now. Oh, that hurt. So I'm gonna cut those off. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 16 more. We need to make 16 more of the petals. So if you're bored, that's all right. You can come watch the replay and fast forward that part. I understand. Okay, so I need to make 16 more of the red petals. So I'll grab 16 mesh here. 9, that's 10. I was gonna put white on the third row there, but I decided I just decided that red should be on there, so that's why I didn't make enough. I didn't make enough for the whole wreath. That's why I didn't make enough red petals. But I'll make these quick here. It won't take that long. So this is the cone petal again. The poly burlap is wood burned at 10 by 10. So I'm just gonna fold that up like that, like a little envelope, and I'm just gonna fold it again right there. Make sure it's lined up. And we'll do the same thing with this one. Okay, and then like so. More petals, more petals. can see the little crease I made right there. So. Again, I'm making sure my manufactured edge is on my right side when I fold this cone petal. Excuse me for being a little quiet and just concentrating. Could you please roll another petal for me? I just came on. Yeah, look, I can make, how many more do we make? 13 more petals here for you. How's that? It just came in on the right time. So this, again, I'm making a little crease right in the middle. So when I fold it, I can see the crease. You probably can't. So on this tip, I just put it right where the crease is. And again, with this other tip, pointed tip over here, I put that on the crease. And then again, right here, I take this and put it right back onto the folds. And again, with this one, same thing. And then I just roll them together. So that's the cone petal. Okay, I hope you got that. What size is your sign? My sign is 8 inches. It's an 8-inch metal sign. Aluminum sign. Okay. A few more. Maybe about 9 more like that. Don't be bored with me. Because as soon as we're done all these petals here, just slip them into the board. It goes really, really fast. I think the most time-consuming thing with making these wreaths is when you're doing the petals. But I enjoy making them. Keeps me sane. I think we'll have enough of the white petals there once I put them on the 4th row. I think we'll have enough. We don't need to fold the white ones. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, we do. I'll need 16 for the 4th row of white. So really, I'm using about 16. That's 32. A roll and a half of poly burlap mesh here. I always forget, every time I go live with you all, I always forget at the end of the live to do a recap for you. Just go off the live really quick and say bye. And they don't even do a recap. That's rude. So I could have, like I said, I could have used rubber bands for this here, but not here because it'll take a while. This is faster when I put it like this. So a few more here, and then we'll just Petal. Did y'all see Lori's live today? Go live today. Somebody didn't like it when she was singing a little bit. Thought that was rude. And I wonder if I start singing on my live here, I'd scare you guys off, or I get hate emojis. No, but I shouldn't do that. The cone petal. Yeah, that was rude, Jean. That was really rude. I mean, when a person goes on live for you all, for any wreather, they want to be, be happy on their live, not see good comments about them, not rude ones. If I start seeing the day that people do that to me, I'm just gonna delete. I don't have time for that. Ooh, just saying, my friends. Look at that, 2 more. Whoopee. Just slip and zip after this now. I hope. Slip in and zip. So for those of you that are just joining, we're doing a cone petal here right now. This is called a cone petal, where my poly burlap is cut 10 by 10 with a wood burner. And then this is how I fold the cone petal. Quietly. And the sign we are using is custom made sign from Lady Fox Designs and Supplies. Oop. Okay, and this wreath was spoken for, so we just slip and zip now here. Again, when I'm putting my petals in there, I'm just putting about a thumb's width in there. And when I zip them up, I make sure this is facing up, not sideways. So I just make sure that I hold it right there and I zip it. And it doesn't need any glue because it's really tight in there. Just making sure I'm not touching the tips of these so we won't, start catching onto my shirt. Anybody else have made any cone petals yet? If you're a wreather, because I know there's a lot of wreathers on here. A lot of y'all do beautiful work when I go look at the Unique Wreath Creators group. Oh, I like that. Can I, look, too many zip ties. It's getting hard to get it in there. But it should be okay. I'll take these off now. Alrighty. This wreath is getting hoods. I gotta refresh my page so I won't miss anybody's hellos. This is the cone petal. The cone petal. Oh my. Oh my. I shouldn't have zipped some of these. I think it would have been easier not to zip them up. It'd be a waste to start cutting them off too. So I'm just going to struggle with it. The cone petals. So there, I put 16 on the second row. And so there's 16 again. 32 of the red we're using. So that's one whole roll of red. Because usually almost one whole roll. So usually in a roll of mesh, poly burlap, with this one here, probably get 34, and if you're lucky, you get 36 pieces off of a roll. So one roll of red and on 16 pieces of the white, and that's just over a roll of poly burlap. So I'll say that right now, so I won't, when I forget after here, when I'm done, I won't regret that I didn't say it. So again, the reason why I'm putting red, not red, white, is because red is the awareness color for the for the murdered and missing indigenous woman, and so it should be the predominant color for this wreath. Otherwise, I could have gone red, white, red, white. Okay, we're almost done here for the, the third row. Almost. You know, when I came down here, I got the other sign all prepped up, ready to go, I thought. But then I put on too much Gorilla Glue gel on the other sign. And I was like, that's not gonna dry up by the time I want to put it into the middle. So I went ahead and took the other one out and put a little bit of, not as much as I did with that one, the Gorilla Glue gel. So that's okay now. Put it into the middle there. That should be okay. Alright, so are we saying something? Set an arrow for you. Well, thank you, Jean. I didn't even ask you to do that. That's very thoughtful. I forgot to ask you all to S-H-A-R-E this live. Righto, so all the 16 cone petals are on the third row. So I'm just going to cut off the tails and we'll add in the white. garbage can. My garbage can is really full. That's why it's way, way over there. I forgot to clean it out. Didn't have time to change out the garbage bag before I came on. And then I just pushed it over so you guys won't see it over there. So I don't want you guys to see my full garbage can. So I just pushed it over. That's why I keep on. That's why it's way over there. It's funny. The things we do to hide some of my mess. See, and I have all this stuff on my table too, right? And I just threw them on the other table over there. So I'm not, so this is the cleanest area here. I'm messy everywhere. My basement. Not the whole basement, but my crafting little area here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to hide my garbage can. So I'm just gonna see, but I don't think we need, when we put that sign in the middle there, I'm just wondering if we need to give it a little bit of lift or not. I don't think we do. So, but we'll see. We shall see. So these are in the way, so I'm just gonna quickly cut those off. Press again. Yes, I said cone petal. Cone, C-O-N-E, cone petal. That's what Lori calls it, so that's what I'm gonna call it too. If it's named different, then it's all right. I'm just wondering when I do the other one, if I should use Deco Mess with the other one, so they both would be different. But we shall see, my friends. So I am seeing some zip ties right in between. So we might not have to end up using the 8 in the middle too. So because, excuse me, I think I need to do all the 8 in the middle here as well, because I can see zip ties and we don't need to see those. But that's gonna lift up the, or else I can do a different fold for the middle, smaller fold maybe. So when I put this is the last petal, pre-made petal right here, so I need to make 4 more of the cone petals. Yeah, I think we need to do something different. Yeah. So because this is my first wreath like this. I don't really know how much is hidden. We don't need to see zip ties. So it's gonna be a pretty one. So that's the cone petal I just folded. So I need to do 3 more of the cone petal, and I guess I'm thinking I'll do 8 of the feather petals. 8, I think. Ooh. Alrighty. There's a walk happening this week. I'm not sure which day it is for our community. I wonder if it's still happening, as I'm sure it is. On Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure when. I think it was Friday they posted. So that's the cone petal. Because it looks like an ice cream cone shape. What? We all messy crafters. Yeah, we're all messy crafters. Everybody's messy. And then get this, everybody knows where they put something when they want to use it, right? Even if it's hidden way in a lot of bins. They remember where they put it. It's crazy. Remember where you put the thing that you need for this project. So how long have I been on? At least if I'm on for less than an hour, that'd be good. If I'm on over an hour, that's usually I'm getting slow. So I think this is going to be a pretty one. Just imagine putting a red Canadian leaf right there. Woof! Last one, last cone petal in there. So tight now in there. Crowded. So, this is what I was talking about here. I'll hold it up for you. You see, ooh, that's heavy. You see, you can see zip ties in between those white cone petals. And that's what I want to hide. But I think what I want to do here is I want to make 8 feather petals, because they're smaller folds and they'll fit in there perfectly. And feather petal. I keep mixing my feather petals with, I believe it's this way, or is it this way? I keep forgetting. Okay, got it. So I fold this in half, because I get mixed up with all these different petals I have in my head, right? That's why I have to fold it to remember. So that's how I fold it. And then I fold this over. And here now I scrunch it. And that's the feather petal. And all this over here is gonna get cut off because I know it's a waste of burlap, but I figure that's the only one that can fit up in here. Because when we add the sign in there, can we see the zip ties still? No, I don't think you can though. I don't think I need them. Ugh, I don't need them. Isn't that cool? So we don't need because the sign covers those zip ties I keep talking about. So the hanging holes are up here. So I'm just gonna add a zip tie. So I'm making sure when I add my zip tie, my hanging zip tie in there, I'm making sure my flat part is facing the tail when I put it in there. Because when I zip it onto the board like that, this zip thingy is on the board, not over here, it's under there. It's hidden. So you get that little cute hanging thingy. Okay, isn't that cool? I don't need the feather petals. Although I think I might use that feather petal for the other one then, like this. Okay, I'm just slipping the pipe cleaners in through the two holes that are right in the middle. That's where I'm putting the pipe cleaners. And voila. Cool. Beauty mess. Or is that even a word? Can we see you zip ties? I think I need to spread these up open a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Okay. Looks great, doesn't it? Yeah. I like it. Yeah, we didn't need the feather petals. The little tip like this would have been just, you know, just peeking through like that too anyway, so. That pretty? I like that. Woot woot. I enjoyed that. Sorry guys. So there's the You Are Not Forgotten, Missing and Murdered Indigenous Woman Awareness Wreath. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we went in and did 16 cone petals on row 2, 16 red on row 3, and 16 white on row 4. So all together, so it's 32, 40, 48 cone petals all together. So a roll and a half of poly burlap. So that is so ready to go home. Cool, isn't it? Thanks. It's pretty, it's pretty. It's pretty. Thanks. Thank you all for the hearts. Thank you all for staying on with me, since some of you are 2 hours ahead. And time-wise, it's probably almost 9 here. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. All right, so I think I explained everything right this time around. So I don't know when I'll be on again. I won't say tomorrow or this weekend. I will see when. So you guys, if you don't have any questions, I'll go. 10:51 over there, Donna. Oh, that's late for you. Actually, I stay up till about 1 myself to do some crafting and watch some TV with the hubby. Thanks, Jean. You're always a big fan. Good night, everyone. You guys have a blessed night. I'll see you soon, and bye. Ksmaga.